absolutely grand. And Bubba.
Well, that was absolutely calm.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Daz's Football Stand. It is Thursday night. It's the 31st of March. It is less than 24 hours before the actual the FIFA World Cup draw. I don't normally say the FIFA World Cup draw very often. I've got that used to saying FA Cup. We are less than 24 hours away from the FIFA World Cup draw. No intro. Well, you must be blind because I did play the intro. If you go back to the start of the stream, you'll see it. Welcome those who've joined anyway. Good to see you all on. Hello, famous man. Didn't know about the stream. Well, neither did I actually at first. It wasn't actually planned. I've got to say. So it's been interesting, hasn't it? It was interesting. I only found out that there was actually a draw similar I could use. So I've managed to find one, so there you go. Found it earlier on. I was like, yep, I'll do that. Welcome, Joe Jumping. Welcome to the stream, mate. You do this for the you do it for this, but the FA Cup and other draws you don't do. The reason for that is because the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup draws are always straight after the games. Now, the reason I don't do them is because I don't tend to do any sort of draw predictions until I know which teams are already qualified. Now, for this one's different because we know what day it's going to be. And obviously with the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup ones, we don't know what day it's going to be. And it's normally straight after the games. So I don't get enough time at all to do them. And normally I'm busy during the days. I'm just lucky enough that I'm actually not busy today. So I thought, well, why not? I'll do it today then. Hello, Max. How are you, mate? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gays and straights, Manchester United fans, Liverpool fans, MTR fans, Norwich City fans, Brentford fans, Watford fans, non-league fans, and hello, Jesus Christ. And hello, Ukraine and all. Jesus. Hello, England. Whatever you want to say. Ha ha! James Raiders smashed Van Gerwen. Bye! Liam won't be too chuffed at all. I mean, if you scroll all the way to the back of the stream, to the very start of the stream, you'll see the intro is playing. The intro was playing at the start. So yeah, I think it's because of YouTube latency. I think that's why it doesn't come through after time. But I did definitely play this. I'll get rid of him. I had enough problems with him bloody the other night with all that crap. So bye. So I'm not messing around with it this time. Can't be bothered with it. Strange maybe the famous daddy's been on the buttons. I'm the only one on the laptop, mate. Max, I was going to go for batters. Batters, but... I was going to go for batters, Boda Hatters. But I forgot to... Right, okay. I haven't the foggiest clue what you're going on about. What's the famous dinner? What's the dinner tonight? Well, I've had some fish and chips for dinner, and they actually had it at 12, not at 3 o'clock, because I haven't been busy today. Hello, the Boss Twins. Good to see you back in. The green guy lost. Yeah, what a sad shame. I'm not sad at all. Yes, I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Why? Hell do I know? I don't know. How long is this stream? Probably about half an hour maximum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, 12. Max is battered by the Hatters. Max is battered by the Hatters. I haven't a clue what you're going on about. Voxy Lil, don't you start. Don't you start with that crap. Oh, I haven't got time to go through them silly comments again. Oh, yeah. It's something Max did the other day. Max didn't get battered at all. I mean, they did lose to Luton, if that's what you want about. The hell do I know? Yeah. I know he said not this guy again. Well, there you go. What's this? Right. So, for those who don't know how this works, basically, normally when I do the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, which I haven't done for a long while actually, because every time I want to do a draw prediction, the draws happen to be straight after the bloody games, which is an absolute pain in the backside. But there's nothing really I can do about it. So I don't do the draw predictions for the FA Cup and the Carabao Cups, unless obviously I get chance and not straight after the games and like a different day. So that's why I haven't been doing them, and after I haven't been available. Do us a favour before we get into anything, though. Please do drop a like. That would be absolutely brilliant. I've accidentally already opened the can just before I came on the camera. I was thirsty. So there you go. But do drop a like. That would be absolutely marvellous. Up your nose! Justice for Dazza. Indeed. Sugar wash. No. I doubt it, to be honest with you. Big 79p. Yes. Thank you very much. I'll get me, I think 2 cans of Iron Blue, actually, that. It's all right. Won't be back for very long. Just keep making accounts. I'll just delete them. I had enough of it during the bloody England Ivory Coast game. It got on me tits, I'm not going to lie. Who's your favourite player? Well, with regards to the borough, really, it's difficult to really say. I don't know, really. I don't actually know. I haven't the foggiest. Because I haven't actually thought of who's actually going to be my favourite one, because I haven't got one at the moment, so I haven't the foggiest, to be honest with you. I haven't got one. Make sure you drop a like, by the way. Let's get up to the usual 10 likes. That would be brilliant. The walls are not shaking. It's the camera shaking. Actually, it's probably a table. Where's the famous daddy? Dad is downstairs. He was on the phone to someone last I saw, which was about 5 minutes ago before I came on. Next will be saying free the famous daddy. He's downstairs. Hey, he's been on the streams recently, the 2 England games. I packed play the month Mbappe. How can you pack play the month Mbappe? He's an SBC. You mean you completed him? Savage. Anyone who completes him is a savage. Then again, half of the people who have completed him are actually Liverpool fans. So that says something, doesn't it? I'm not saying all Liverpool fans are savage, but a lot of the Liverpool fans have actually been the ones that have done him. Silly things. I'm going to the Borough tomorrow. Yes, Borough's under 23s. Not vlogging it, mind, because I'm vlogging on Saturday for Mask Against Heaven. Right, so how it works is, if anyone's watched the Champions League and the Europa League draw predictions that I used to do ages ago, I used a certain website, and I've managed to actually, and it's actually come up with a World Cup 2022 one simulator thing. So I've actually managed to be able to use this. So what we'll do is we will... Any more snow vlogs? Nah. What I'll do is I will turn off the camera very quickly whilst I click on share screen. Ta-da! Okay. Hi, Dad. Goodbye. Turn on my camera so you'll just see this very small me. And here we are. Yes, another camera's gone because I turned it off. So, you're going to look at mini me. No, I haven't shrunk to 3 foot. Right. So, this website here, Yeah, the camera is small. That's normal. That's normal. I was going to make it a bit bigger. I can't do that because it'll look wrong. Right, so this is the website. I'm sure a lot of people who've watched the channel for a while will remember this. You become Sheridan Shaqiri. No, he's better at football than I am. So this is the website I'm using here. And obviously with Qatar being the hosts of the actual tournament, they go immediately into Group A. So these are the 4 pots. And the rules are that obviously teams like England can only come up, teams from UEFA can only come up against one team from UEFA. So, for example, England could play, for example, Denmark. I'm not saying Germany. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. England could play Denmark or they could play Switzerland, but they can only play one UEFA team at the maximum. They might not even get a UEFA team. You never know. So, who knows? George, I'm going to read URL bar. Let's have a look. Have a feeling we're going to get a difficult group this tournament. Since you had fairly easy groups since the 2014 World Cup. To be honest, it's called the Austrians. Well, the 2014 group I didn't think was easy at all. I mean, that was a very tough group actually. Uruguay, Costa Rica, and also Italy. Pretty tough group actually. And then the 2018 group, I mean, it was fairly easy. I mean, we struggled against Tunisia, absolutely demolished Panama, and I believe were we like the first? Were we the first team or something to score like 6 goals in the World Cup tournament or something? I don't know whether that was the case, but it's the most goals we've scored in the World Cup match. I will say that. Certainly in the actual finals. I know we scored 10 at San Marino. But I'm pretty certain it was like the biggest win we'd ever had at an actual World Cup tournament. So it was quite good, actually. And then obviously Belgium was a reality check, to be honest with you. And we played them twice. We lost both times. So who knows? Give Germany the group of death. You watch them play around with the buttons, give England the easy draws, and then Germany get the group of death. Well, I'm afraid it's now to do with me. I just press on any of these. Obviously, it will draw pot by pot. Obviously, teams from the same pot cannot play against each other. So the teams in this pot, England will not get. So we can't get Qatar. And each ball I press will go into each group. And then obviously pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. These games here obviously aren't the decided ones. UEFA obviously waiting on Wales taking on Scotland or Ukraine. We don't know what's happening with that. Regardless of that game, I think Wales will qualify, as I think they're better than both of them. The AFC and CONMEBOL, the AFC or CONMEBOL haven't been sorted yet. CONCACAF OFC hasn't been sorted either, by the looks of it. I don't really understand that. But Qatar immediately go into Group A as the hosts. So this is going to be fun. Hope you knows, everyone. Drop a like and let's go. Actually, I'll just do my Instagram story first. All right, so make sure you come and tune in. We are live because we are about to start our version of the World Cup draw. Is that naked women on your wall? What are you going on about? Are you on about? If you're on about, let me go into the normal screen. Oh God, that is a photo. That's Solskjaer. That is one of the Middlesbrough Football Club commentators. Called Neil Madison. There's no one else on the wall, so there you go. Right, let's try again. Here you go. Let's start. And by the way, I am looking at the comments, by the way, on the iPad. So let's go. Was that when? Right. Hello, Mike's players as well. Mike's players. Welcome. Hello, it's Mike players. Sorry, I've said that completely wrong. Right, so if you just joined us, of course, as Qatar the host, they are in Group A. Let's go. Third time lucky. Belgium are the first team out of these balls. They're called. It's called draw.inca.1. I've got here. So Belgium go into Pot B. Brazil, who are actually now the world number ones, actually. Belgium lost the number one seeding. Have you ever unpinned things off your taskbar? No, doesn't matter. Group D is Portugal. Right. Let's go for this one. Spain in Group E will end up in Group H, I think. Oh, no, we're in Group F. Right. So England are in Group F. Here we go, then. And then the final two is Argentina and France. It's so big. Well, it's not that big. I can't. I can't get rid of it. Whatever. I can't get it. What's the website called? It's already on. There you go. Samuel Pinder's giving you the answer there. Anything new on the wall? No. The Wasp Twins just put Daz. Yes. I've seen your comments, by the way. I'm not ignoring them. Right, so that's pot one done. Obviously, teams from the same pot cannot play against each other, and obviously a maximum of one team from UEFA. Teams from UEFA can play against another team from UEFA, but you can allow a maximum of two teams from UEFA in the same group. So here we go. Please make the taskbar on the right instead. It doesn't make a difference. There's nothing down the bottom of this screen anyway. It's just white. Does it matter? No. Right, let's go. Here we go. Pot two. This is going to be fun. Cullen 3-0 up on price. Hey! Say mine. Oh, all right. Jesus Christ. Subscribe, please. Yeah, do subscribe. That'd be marvellous. At this rate, draw will take to 10. Yeah, I've already said your comment. Mexico then are the first team. Going into Group A with Qatar. Oh dear. Germany went to Group B with Belgium. Oh, good. That's brilliant. Not. Oh, and to Wasp Twins as well. Right. How was it rigged? It's not rigged at all. That's it. To be honest with you, none of these draws are actually going to be real, to be honest. I highly doubt any of these will be correct. I mean, Belgium and Germany, Lord help us. Denmark, USA into Brazil's group, God help you. Spain, Uruguay. Did Uruguay play Spain in 2014? A minute. Yeah, of course it's not the correct draw. There's no guarantees it is going to be correct. But this is our version of the draw, so, it's one of them things. Well, no, we're not restarting it. Hard. We're not restarting it. Tough. England v Netherlands. That's not... I mean, I'd rather play Netherlands than Croatia again. I don't want to play Croatia again. Oh, well. And then France, Croatia. This is interesting. Germany out in the first round again. Mate, there's no guarantees that any of these groups are going to actually be correct. It's my version of the draw, not the real version of the draw. The real version is tomorrow evening, which I'm also going to be live for. Pot 3 then. World Cup final rematch. It's clearly rigged. That can't happen. What do you mean World Cup final rematch? Oh, yes. Mate, none of these draws are rigged. So I don't know what you're going on about. You'll say that tomorrow when the actual real draw is. If France get Croatia tomorrow in the real draw, I guarantee you'll say, oh, it's rigged. That's what all the Croatian fans will say. Morocco into Group A. Wow. Yes, I am doing the real draw. I can't rig it. I don't know who any of these... I don't even know what name is behind these buttons. You know. Tunisia. Oh, that's a win for Germany. Serbia. Well, you do know this isn't the real draw, so just give it a break, because this is not the real draw. I don't know what name's behind which button. I don't have X-ray vision. God. Let's go for the fourth. Isn't the rules does about teams not being able to be in the same group as teams in their own continent? I think there can only be two from one continent in any group. No, it's the case with UEFA. You can only have a maximum of two teams from UEFA in the same group. However, you can have teams from any other continent in the groups. And obviously teams from the same pot can't play against each other, so it's just all pot luck. I mean, it's going to be interesting tomorrow when the actual draw happens, and I guarantee England will get Germany, Brazil, and Portugal. Well, no, sorry, not Brazil. They can't play in the same pot, can they? England will probably get I don't know, Germany, Japan, I don't know, something like bloody Ghana or something. we'll get a tough draw, you know what we're like. Who's gone into England's group then? Senegal, Iran, or Japan? We'll go with one. Well, that's Senegal. None of this will happen. Well, you know. I mean, Qatar will probably get an easy group. I mean, they're the hosts, so wouldn't be surprised. Japan there. That's actually those three balls have ended up being sort of corresponding order. I didn't even know. But none of the others were. Senegal, oh, well. Mane v Wijnaldum. Yeah, well, none of the other balls were actually corresponding. So, I bet you, if I press 2, I guarantee it's not 2. There you go. I pressed number 2, it wasn't number 2. There you go. That is likely to be Wales, that. USA, Iran, and Cameroon would be ideal. Wouldn't it be just? Let's carry on here. Right. Oh, Canada. Canada are getting knocked out. They are getting knocked out. Mate, how am I meant to know what's behind the buttons? I don't know what team's behind the buttons. Christ almighty. Saudi Arabia into... Oh, they've lost. Group D. I mean, if that is the actual group for Germany, I'd be more than happy with that. Bad teams will get hard draws anyway. Well, that's normal. That's normal. Because it's the way the pots work. The pots are actually decided by the FIFA rankings. So the top teams in the FIFA rankings, which are the teams of pot 1, other than Qatar, obviously, because they're the hosts, of course, they'll get easier times, won't they? The teams that are in pot 4 will get very tough times. What do you expect? What do you expect? Can never tell with these draws. So Cameroon, Ecuador are these. This is for Group A. That's Cameroon. I tell you what, I would actually like to see if that group did come out. I would actually like to see that group. If that was if this was the proper draw, I would love to see that group. I reckon we're going to get Ecuador, but no, we haven't. Right, AFC/Commonwealth. Who is this? It will favour the good teams because the good teams are in pot 1 and 2. Pot 3 and 4 are the teams that aren't as good. So, it's not my fault that the pots have been set out like these. This is the official pots, mate. So there's not much I can do about that. The AFC CONMEBOL. AFC CONMEBOL. Let's have a look at you. What is this AFC CONMEBOL thing? I don't understand this. Where are the teams in AFC who are the teams in that? That's what I'm trying to find out, actually, because I'm pretty confused by this. New Zealand, Costa Rica. Might be. I'm trying to work out myself, actually. I don't understand this. The talk about making things really confusing. Let's have a look. World Cup. Yeah, World Cup. The third stage. That's Africa. Australia and Oceania. Let's have a look. Oh, right. So New Zealand take on. That's strange. Have they ever done that before? Have they ever done that? So New Zealand take on Costa Rica. Is that correct? I'm so confused. Have they ever done this before? Made a team from AFC take on team. Oh no, that's not Costa Rica. CONMEBOL, South America, isn't it? So it'll be teams finished fifth. So New Zealand versus Peru. Haha, Price has lost as well. This night's getting better. Peru against New Zealand. This is very complicated. Don't they like making things straightforward? Very strange, got to be said. So New Zealand take on Peru. I think realistically, I think Peru have been in a World Cup tournament, haven't they? So I do fancy Peru there. Be good if it was New Zealand. It's not Australia, it's New Zealand. Realistically, it's going to be Peru, anyways. What have we got here? Watch one draw Ecuador. Watch one draw Ecuador and two draw the second one. Eh? You mean two draw the second one? I haven't a clue what you're going on about. New Zealand to OFC. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Oh, whatever. We'll have a look afterwards. That's CONCACAF. And that's Ecuador. Right, so let's have a look. So CONCACAF is CONCACAF's Africa, isn't it? Yeah, CONCACAF's Africa. So the African playoffs. So who's not in that draw? Well, Ghana are, aren't they? Yeah, Ghana. Look what you need, yeah. Who's CONCACAF? I swear that's Africa. Oh, no, it's not. It's North America, isn't it? So that's Costa Rica. And then they're taking on Oceania. That's New Zealand. I'm I'm so confused. I'm really confused. So AFC is Asia. Right, so AFC is Asia. So that's United Arab Emirates against Australia. The winner of that takes on CONMEBOL, which is Peru. So it's Australia or the UAE against Peru. And then OFC, which will be New Zealand, will take on Costa Rica. There we go, right. Oh, why can't why they just bloody make things simple? Anyways, eventually the draw is done, and of course, I have said a few times before, even though one person calls it rigged, he'll probably call the real draw rigged as well. There was no guarantees that any of these groups are going to actually happen. All I will say, it's the same for tomorrow. Is the draw will take place pot 1 drawn first, then 2, then 3, then 4. Teams from the same pot cannot play against each other either. And of course, you can only have a maximum of 2 teams from UEFA in each group. And by the looks of it, it looks like you can have. It looks like one from. Yeah, it looks like one from every other continent as well. So it's gonna be very strange, but well, looking forward to the draws. So a reminder of Group A, which is Qatar, Mexico, Morocco, and the UEFA winner, which is Wales versus Ukraine or Scotland. We don't know exactly what's going on with that, but I think realistically that's going to be Wales. Group B, tough group. Well, I wouldn't say it's a tough group for Germany, apart from Belgium. But Germany are the sort of team that's going to bloody struggle to Canada. Belgium, Germany, Tunisia, and Canada. Group C's Brazil, USA, Serbia, and Saudi Arabia. Do you know? I'm not going to lie. I mean, yeah, I was just going to say exactly what Peter's just put in the live chat. Actually, that Group A does look right. To be honest, I think realistically, Qatar. I don't think Qatar will have too tough a group. I think it'll be a fairly easy group. If they get the likes of Germany, Poland, and Germany, Poland, and I don't know, Ghana, then they'll definitely struggle. I mean, I don't know about pot 4, but if they get the likes of Germany or Netherlands or someone like that, they're going to struggle. And Mexico won't be easy for them either, though. Group D, Portugal, Denmark, South Korea, Ghana. That would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Jota versus Son. Fair enough. Christian Eriksen as well. Spain, Uruguay, Poland, Cameroon, and Group E. Right. Group F, England, Netherlands, Senegal, and the AFC are CONMEBOL, which could be anyone. Group G, Argentina, Switzerland, Japan, and whoever that's going to be. And then Group H is France, Croatia, Iran, and Ecuador. So, it would be a tough group for England, actually. I'm not going to lie, it would be a tough group. But, I mean, none of these groups, I highly doubt any of these groups are actually going to happen. If any of them do happen, it'll be a bloody miracle for me. As long as it's not the England or Germany group, then happy days for me. I'm just going to take a photo so I remember who we got. There we go. That's done. And we will get on. Bye. There we go. Right. It's gone in a mess. Brilliant. Right. Let's have a look here. What time's the draw? The draw is apparently about 5 o'clock tomorrow night. So yeah, 5 o'clock's what time it's meant to be. I'll be live from then anyway. Why can't they just put the team combinations instead of the names of the continents? But the reason they're putting names of the continents for 3 of the teams is because those games aren't actually decided yet. And there's so many teams still play, so it's a lot easier than that. Qataris almost certain to get through. Is that what they're called in Qatar? I didn't know that's actually what they were called. England's Group of 1. England, Uruguay, Cameroon, Mexico. That would be a tough one, I think. Certainly against Uruguay. I mean, Cameroon, Mexico, we probably do well against, but against Uruguay, we would struggle. If you did miss the full draw, don't forget, once we've ended the stream, I'd say after about 5 minutes, you can watch it back, and obviously, you can also do the draw yourself as well. I'll put the link here, if I can just find it again, actually. It was... what was it called? Right, I'll put the link actually here if anyone wants to do it. If you want to do your own, and then obviously if you got me on Instagram or something, you can send me a photo of yours, and then we can compare them. That'll be interesting. So what's that? That's a hashtag. Good timing because Gary Hanson's about to play. Brilliant. GS. So if you want to do your own version of what we've just done there, then you can do it on that. So there you go. Have a bit of fun before tomorrow. 5 p.m. coverage is what's meant to be. I'll have a look what. Right, so the coverage starts. Coverage starts at 4:45, and then the draw's meant to start at 5 o'clock and supposed to finish at 6. Oh, well, that's good. That means I can go to Bow versus Bow under 23s with Riverside tomorrow. If you're a season ticket holder, you can get in for free, and I'm thinking of going to it. I'm not going to vlog it, but because I'm doing a vlog for the game against the Mask Heaven game tomorrow, on Saturday, sorry. Fancy Costa Rica to fill berth. Yeah, I think Costa Rica will do it again. I don't see why they can't, personally. So the coverage starts on BBC One, 4:45, and I'll be live just before. Well, I'll have it scheduled for 5 o'clock, but I'll probably go live just before 5. So make sure you join anyway. That would be absolutely brilliant. Anyone got? Yeah, yes. I am going to go to that game. So that's the link there. If you want to go and do it yourself, then do that. And if you've got me on Instagram, if you haven't got me on Instagram and you do have Instagram, you can, oh dear. You can get me on Instagram at Dazzers_football_stand. And that is all lowercase. It's just all lowercase, Dazzers_football_stand. If you have our Twitter also, you can get me on Twitter at DowellJohnson02, capital D, capital J, and it's spelled DARRYL, JOHNSONCO2, capital D, capital J. And that's, I think, it. So there you go. Get me on Messenger. Get me on Instagram and on Twitter. So there you go. What about England versus USA in the World Cup? I was thinking about that, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We never know. I'll be back live tomorrow with the wheel draw. Looking forward to that. Be interesting to see who England and Germany for me. Be interesting to see who both England and Germany get. It's going to be an interesting stream. So make sure you join me. I'll be live from just before 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye!